Hey everybody, welcome back to BHM University. I'm Jake with Broadway Home Medical, and today we're going to be talking about the PX4 by Pride Mobility. So stay tuned. The PX4 from Pride Mobility is the newest scooter to their lineup. It's packed with a whole host of features you're not going to find on any other scooter. So let's get into it. For starters, to turn the scooter on, you actually have a push button. So after you push that button, you'll notice on the display here that you've got power to it. We've got a clock. We've got an actual battery meter that shows you the percentage of charge, which is actually pretty neat. Allows you to kind of fine tune where you're at battery life wise in greater detail than any other Pride scooter out there. We have a thermometer on here. We have a speedometer to keep track of your top speed. You have an odometer to keep track of the distance traveled. So you would think now with this powered on that we're ready to drive. However, if we pull back on our throttle here, you can notice we're not going anywhere. So unlike other Pride scooters that require a key to turn it on, this one actually uses a key fob that operates off of NFC technology. So the way that works is after you powered your scooter on, you have to do this within 10 seconds of turning that on. On the left-hand side of your tiller here, you're going to notice this little Pride icon with what looks like a key and a Wi-Fi signal. Take your key fob and run it over that. Nope, we didn't get it in that 10 seconds, so let's start this over. You're going to hear the scooter play a little tune, and you're also going to see now a little wrench icon. And that's going to let you know that we are good to drive the scooter. So. This is a weather-resistant display. It also has weather-resistant buttons. So we have a horn button here. This does actually have one of the loudest horns of any scooter. We'll demonstrate that here. You've got turn signal buttons on both sides. You have a toggle switch here to turn your hazards on, and you have another toggle switch here to turn on your headlight. This also has one of the brightest headlights on any scooter, and we'll give you a quick little demo of that. We'll swing around to the front here. So that is probably the brightest headlight that I've seen on a scooter. We also have our front basket. It does come standard with 2 side view mirrors. On the front here, we have, I don't know if I necessarily call this a bumper, but you do have some anchor points here. So if you do happen to get stuck, say you get a little too aggressive off-roading somewhere, we've got a couple anchor points here you can use to hook up some tow straps to. This scooter has suspension over both front wheels, actually all 4 wheels. Has disc brakes. We'll stop back up here and give you a little shot of that here in just a second. 13-inch pneumatic tires with pretty aggressive tread, so this does handle rough terrain really well, and with the pneumatic tires actually gives you a pretty smooth ride too. Like most scooters, this does have the electromagnetic brake. But if you do need to stop in a hurry, this does also have a manual brake here as well. You can lock this brake by pulling the brake lever up and flipping down on this little tab here. So that way, if you're parking on a hill, you don't have to worry about your scooter rolling off on you. Just make sure that you squeeze that brake again to release it before you hit the road. On the tiller here, we have an adjustment knob. So if you lift this up, this does allow you to adjust the angle of that tiller. Underneath your power button, you have your charging port. Then down here, you have this little flip-up door that holds the fuses, and also has a USB port so you can charge your mobile device while you're on the go. On the sides here, we have some bumpers to kind of help protect the sides, keep the shroud from getting damaged in case you do get into a little aggressive situation. The seat has a flip-up arms. These are height adjustable as well. We've got a little set screw we loosen here, allows you to raise the height of the arms up and down. The seat itself is a weather resistant, has a memory foam, so it's very comfortable. We have it here in the 20-inch. It's also available in an 18-inch and a 22-inch wide seat. We do have the little knob here, or sorry, lever here that we can use to swivel the seat. This will swivel a full 360 degrees. On the left-hand side, we have our lever here that allows you to slide the seat forward and backwards if you need to get more leg room, or just to aid with transferring on and off of the scooter. On the back here, we have our little storage pouch. Always recommend keeping your owner's book handy. This also has an adjustable headrest, so you push in on this little button right here, and that'll allow you to, or if I get that pushed in right, allow you to raise your headrest up and down. The arms are width adjustable. Like most Pride scooters, you got a little set screw we're going to loosen here, pull your pin out, that allows you to adjust the width of your arms. Another unique thing this scooter has is it comes with 2 accessory ports. There's one that's actually mounted to the frame, and then one mounted to the seat. So in theory, you could carry an oxygen tank holder on the top one and maybe a rear basket underneath, or any other combination of accessories you wish. We've got our freewheel lever right here. Take the scooter in and out of gear. Has a rear bumper, and as you can see, it's got some pretty heavy-duty suspension underneath the rear of the scooter. This scooter comes with a 500-pound weight capacity, has a top speed of just over 9 miles per hour. Maximum distance per charge is about 23 miles per charge. We have this here in the satin aluminum, but it does also come in sunflower yellow, peacock blue, dark violet, and red. So I think we're just about ready to take this thing for a test drive. All right, let's take this thing for a spin. So first impressions, I mean, you can definitely, just getting on it, feel that suspension working. It's got a very comfortable seat. Adjust this up just a little bit. My tiller adjusted. And remember, when we turn it on, we got to push that power button, then use our little key fob here to actually activate the scooter. Again, I'm about 6 foot, 200 pounds, and I've got plenty of room on here. I mean, I can actually bring this seat up or back a little bit. On the front here too, if you got a little bit longer legs, there's actually a couple spots here where you can put your feet, kind of give you even more leg room, but I don't think I really need to do that. So let's get moving. With Pride scooters, you know, this thing gets up to top speed pretty quick. We're already, according to the speedometer, at that 9 miles per hour. Thing does handle really well. It's got a very responsive steering wheel. It's a very smooth ride, very comfortable seat. Going over this little transition here in our parking lot. You know, definitely handles that well, and you can feel that suspension working. Get over here to a little rougher part of our parking lot and see how it does over all the bumps and cracks over here. Oh yeah, it's handling all these really well. Let's take it over here in the grass and see how she does. So you know, definitely feel that suspension working, and it's a very smooth ride going over all this rough terrain. Let's go back over here and hit a couple of the little rougher spots here. You definitely feel the scooter kind of jostling around, but it's a very, very smooth ride over all that terrain. Whip back over here and then give you guys my final thoughts on it. All right, so the PX4 from Pride Mobility, I mean, this is a very fun scooter. Very capable off-road, very, seems like it's a very durable scooter as well. For that 500-pound weight cap, this is definitely going to fit a market that's kind of been underserved. Most of Pride and other manufacturers, heavy-duty off-road scooters, they're capping out about 400 pounds. So, this thing, having that's going to be a huge plus for those who need it. And then just even those who don't need it. It's a very rough scooter, very durable, very fun to drive. I'm definitely a big fan. So, like always, we appreciate you watching. We hope you learned something today. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'm Jake with Broadway Home Medical, and I'll catch you next time.